Straight to Brunswick, Georgia now. This is the father of Ahmaud Arbery about to address the court concerning why and what he thinks should happen to the men who killed his son. Let's listen.
That no one in this courtroom ever has to do what we had did, that buried their child. There's no word for that, because no word knows that much pain. Not only did they lynch my son in broad daylight, but they killed him while he was doing what he loved than anything, running. That's when he felt most alive, most free. And they took all that from him. When I close my eyes, I see his execution in my mind over and over. I'll see that for the rest of my life. When I became a father, my life became bigger than me. It became about my family, about protecting him, protecting my boy. I know in my head that there's nothing I could have done that day to have saved my son, to have protected him from that evil and hate. But my heart is broken, and always will be broken, because on my worst day, or our lives, wasn't there. If I could, I'd have traded places with Ahmaud in a heartbeat, but I can't. So I'm standing here today to do what he can't, and that is to fight for him. Fight for his memories, his legacy, and to tell you who he was. Because that's the one thing you didn't hear in this courtroom. And more than anything else, you should know who my boy was. We love our son, and we will never have him with us to celebrate anything. Thanksgiving, Christmas, or his birthday. His killers should spend the rest of their lives thinking about what they did and what they took from us. And they should do it from behind bars. Because me and my family, we got to live with his death the rest of our life. We'll never see Ahmaud again. So I feel they should stay behind them bars the rest of their life, because they didn't give him a chance. Thank the court. Thank y'all for what y'all did. Our family stuck by us. Thank the jury. I give all glory to God. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Arbery.
Marcus Arbery, father of Ahmaud Arbery, a father's anguish and grief on full display, telling the court, when I close my eyes, I see his execution in my mind. Let's listen to the other victim impact statements.
My name is Jasmine Arbery. Ahmaud is my brother, and I would like to tell you a little about him. Ahmaud had dark skin that glistened in the sunlight like gold. He had thick, curly hair, and he would often like to twist it. Ahmaud had a broad nose, and the color of his eyes was filled with melanin. He was tall, with an athletic build. He enjoyed running and had an appreciation for being outdoors. These are the qualities that made these men assume that Ahmaud was a dangerous criminal and chase him with guns drawn. To me, those qualities reflected a young man full of life and energy, who looked like me and the people I love. Ahmaud was funny. He told jokes to lighten the mood because he was a positive thinker. Ahmaud had a big personality and never missed the opportunity to let it shine. Ahmaud had a future that was taken from him in an instance of violence. He was robbed of his life pleasures, big and small. He would never be able to fulfill his professional dreams, nor would he be able to start a family or even be a part of my daughter's life. The loss of Ahmaud has devastated me and my family. So I'm asking that the men that killed him be given the maximum sentence available to the court. Thank you.
Wanda Cooper-Jones addressing the court now. She, of course, is Ahmaud Arbery's mother. Let's listen.
I guess he would have if he knew he would be murdered. My family is going to miss Ahmaud. We're going to miss his jokes, his impersonations, his warm smile. These men deserve the maximum sentence for their crimes. Ahmaud never said a word to them. He never threatened them. He just wanted to be left alone. They were fully committed to their crimes. Let them be fully committed for the consequences. Your Honor, I'm standing here for you as the mother of Ahmaud Arbery, asking you to please give all three defendants who are responsible for the death of my son the maximum punishment in this court, which I do believe is life behind bars without the possible chance for parole. Thank you.